Yo,
What's going on, everyone? What's up,
guys?
What's up? It's Thursday.
It is Thursday.
It's another Thursday.
Josh is probably thinking it's Friday. He lost a day in the airport.
Which one is Laura? Is that your mom, Josh?
Laura? Yeah. Yep, that's my mom.
She says, "Where are you?"
She
Where
could tell.
am I?
She could just tell.
He's back in his studio. What do you mean?
There you go.
Where is he?
I just teleported home.
He's a Force ghost right now.
Oh, just lost your hat.
See? Know what's going on? Yeah, what a day! What a day for flying. I think we're the only people that were delayed, though. Anyone going to Orlando, like that's it. Like,
It's funny because you never hear like weather delays in Florida, you know.
You would think that I would get delayed, but
lightning, wind. I guess it stormed pretty good. So
wind could be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
tell you what, I seen some videos out of was that Hollywood Studios? It looked like it was flooded out the other day.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Coming that time of year when we start getting rain, and then summer will come. We'll get rain every day, pretty much for like half an hour.
Yeah, just missed it.
Seth, yes, Josh is working the green screen tonight. He could not miss PFO. He's got perfect attendance, and even remotely, he's not going to miss a Thursday night.
We were all thinking, oh, he's gonna miss. He's gonna miss.
I was almost going to do it on the plane. I was hoping to get a flight out tonight, but it was like hardly anything left, and then probably everyone got moved, I'm sure, around that were on earlier flights, like Southwest or something. So I got a flight out tomorrow morning early. Yeah,
so it sounds like there's a lot of storms down in Florida, which is pretty bad. So
yeah, some pretty bad rain, wind, and there was supposed to be like hail possible and all kinds of stuff. So better not to fly in it, but sucks when you're stuck.
Yeah.
He's broadcasting from his bunker. That's where he's at.
The Fallout bunker.
I'm in Austin. Austin at some little hotel by the...
Oh, there you go. Kev's Poppin Collectibles. There you go. He said, were you off to Plastic Empire to return those horrible
in person?
Boxes? I know.
Those were
just went straight to Atlanta.
If you guys didn't see Josh's video today, definitely go check it out. It is shocking.
Who would have known that the best boxes out of the 8 were the 4 that we pulled on the live last week?
Yeah,
they were all bad. They were bad.
Ours were bad, but Josh's were worse. And then to get the same soda in every box.
Your favorite soda too, John. Your favorite soda.
When you said that in the video, I was like, please God, no. We have like 55 Pogos still. So
you get almost
60. Well, you're trying to get the market. So when the next one comes out, you are ready. Like you have the market on.
The next one did come out though. The who was it? Number 5 came out.
Oh, that's right. 5 came out.
Yeah, number 5 came out, and I think a couple people are excited about him, but not a lot. And probably not until the next Umbrella Academy season drops. So.
I know. Well, and then I mean, if you've seen Pogo's like in the first season,
right?
Yeah.
Like, will they show him in the 3rd season? Maybe he'll come back. You never know.
Maybe
he'll be a Force ghost, you know. But we got a bunch of people in here. If you want to start saying hi to everybody.
What's going on? We got the review guy who's going to be at Florida Funko PopCon there in Orlando. I saw Toronto. Welcome, Trevor, DJ, Mr. Todd, Sarah in the house with us, Jeremy, Anna, DPJ. We got Riley hanging out with us. What else we got in here? Got Captain Arcade Man. We got South Floyd hanging out. DC Animal. We got Evelyn hanging out with us. Geek.
Sean's here. What's up, Sean?
How you doing, Brandy?
A bunch of people. Smoke Dog was here earlier. I saw too.
So TJ Mr. Todd says I can control the market, just like the guy who had all the Venom Freddies. I think a 24-piece Venom Freddy is just slightly more desirable than a 15,000-piece Pogo. So just a little bit.
A little bit.
But speaking of Freddy, Jim, you got to show off the new shirt.
Oh, yeah. check it out. There it is. And here's the story behind this shirt, though. This shirt was in the making for like weeks, right? I finally pulled the trigger, did all the artwork, sent it all off. And the next day,
Then it drops.
the next day, after I paid for it, it dropped.
It's
So I
because
know
you
a lot
made the shirt. It's
Right.
because you made the shirt that the soda finally dropped.
So we
Right.
can thank Jim, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you guys are getting one. You three are getting one for sure. So
You need like a sticker to put across that found.
I found them, but a lot of people still need them. A lot of
Yeah.
people still need them. But this was history right here. How long was this guy missing? Like, what is the true
8
story?
months.
Is the true story ever going to come out?
No,
I
they're
don't-
just gonna
I
act like that everything happened according to plan.
I want to
Yeah.
still know how the guy got them early, too, and sold them on Macari, which is funny. He sold them on Macari cheaper than anyone's selling them now for. Right now, they were cheaper before they were even released.
Yeah.
So I saw Riley says he's coming to Boston for his spring break. What are the best pop soda spots to hit up? Riley, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll give you some tips on where to hunt. We found some pretty good spots. I see Brian Moon's in the house. That's another new face. Good to see you.
Just don't send them to the FYE we went to or whatever the heck the
Oh,
store
God.
was.
That was terrible. That was terrible. No, none of the places that I will guide you to, point you in the direction of, are going to be chains or, big box stores or anything. That's not where the gold's at. So, what's up, Daryl? Good to see you. Yes, I saw a couple people for my Star Wars fans. Vince, I know you're probably excited. Josh, Jim, I don't know if you saw it, but the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer finally dropped yesterday. So excited for this show. Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Jedi. And man, he looks amazing. Ewan McGregor just flat out looks amazing.
I thought you were going to say, I don't know, Jim, if you want some sodas. There's some Star Wars sodas.
Yeah, there's finally
Yeah.
we got the reveals for Star Wars sodas. We got.
I was waiting for John to say that because I
Okay.
didn't want to.
That's bigger than Obi-Wan trailer. Come on.
No, I mean,
No, you know what's
yesterday-
bigger? You know what's bigger? What's bigger is I finished Rogue One. Finished it. So that's
Finish
big.
Rogue One. That movie came out 7 years ago.
So what? I've watched
Hey,
it.
you know
I
what? That's good. Okay, that's good.
You guys
You know
all
what?
said that
I will say that is an accomplishment. That's a big. What did you like it? What's your review? Tell us.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. So I didn't know if I could just sit down and watch it. So if there's more like that, let me know. I'll watch those too because I like the movies. I just don't want to have to follow 18 different movies.
So that's the problem, and that's the good thing about Rogue One is a very nice full package movie where you can watch it and enjoy it. A lot of the other Star Wars stuff, in a way, you kind of have to have some backstory, and they kind of connect to the other stories. But Rogue One is a really nice standalone movie,
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think the great thing is if you want those pops from Rogue One, you can get them for a steal. Like everyone.
Yeah.
else.
Cheap.
I cannot believe some of those are worth as little as they are. There's two pops in particular, the Imperial Death Troopers. There's a sniper, and then there's just the regular one where he's holding the gun. They are both amazing pops, in my opinion, and like $12.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
great. And really, a lot of the Star Wars stuff, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, like Vince in your video.
yeah,
said
I got it
you
right here.
got
Let's
a
bring this
3-pack.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you guys seen this, I mean, look at how cool this 3-pack is. And there's not many Greedos in there. I mean, that's a Greedo on the end there.
Yeah.
$13. How's that $13? I'm sorry,
Pop
14
for
bucks.
$13.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So can somebody pull up the two sodas, the Star Wars sodas? We can check them out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, one I love and one I don't love. So guess which
Yeah,
one
that's
I don't love.
pretty much the
I think
pretty
that's
much the consensus.
Yeah.
They are
quite
selling
honestly,
out,
though. It's
though.
kind of like that for me. Yeah, no, they are. And you know what? Rightfully so. I mean, it's brand new.
There's a lot of them. Don't panic.
Yeah, Boba, what, 15,000? Were they both 15,000?
There's more than Pogo. There's
And
more
there's
than Pogo.
international.
Yes, but I would rather have 55 Boba Fett's in my house than
Agreed.
55 Pogos. So
All right. So here's here's the big question before we get into you like or dislike. In general, is the base going to fit inside the can lid, or is there going to be a pog? Are you going to be able to put the pog in that holder in the base somewhere? Just a thought.
I'm gonna say no, because that's too far forward thinking for Funko. I think that little Star Wars logo that you see right at the bottom, I think that's gonna be pressed right up against their feet.
Yeah.
Or as close as possible.
But it should keep the pog nice condition because you're not having like all these weird things hitting the bottom.
No, they'll just forget to put it in.
That's true.
But it's also the first bobblehead soda, right? Bobblehead soda.
Yeah,
I'm
interested
curious
to see how they pull that off.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Well, they do minis. They do the minis. They could do
I think
this.
the minis with the bobbleheads look awful.
They do.
Not because they're bobbleheads. They just the sculpts on those
I'll get
heads.
one. I got one right here. Hold on.
So hopefully they're like bad bobbleheads. Like hopefully the spring isn't too big. Maybe they can just put like a tiny little 2 spirals around so that like because I don't want sodas that like bobble around and because then they're not really sodas.
If you think about the mystery minis, you know what, like Boba Fett, like all the troopers, they look pretty good, but man, I don't like the people ones as much.
So that's not bad. It don't move too bad, but it is going to be bigger than this. So
all right. And we can all agree Fett and doing the prototype is awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, they killed it. They killed it with the Boba Fett chase. I think Vince said it first. I was a little concerned. I was kind of worried they were just going to do like a basic unmasked version.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm very happy they didn't do that.
But the prototype is awesome. I am telling you guys though, I think this is going to make the prototype pop go up a little bit because if you get the common Boba and the prototype pop to go with your soda and chase, yeah. Do I think the Boba Fett chase will be inexpensive to buy? I think at first, people are going to be trying to hoard them and flipping them for a lot of money, but there's 15,000 sodas. So what is that? A 2,500 piece chase? I mean, it should be attainable in the long run. At the end of the day, not everyone's a Star Wars fan. A lot of people are Boba Fett fans. So I could probably see it being like an $80 or $90 chase.
I would say tops at that.
I'm a Boba Fett fan more than overall Star Wars. So
I think a lot of people fall into that boat, But
don't get crazy when they first come out. They'll be out. They'll be available. I mean, just don't get
everybody's
crazy.
Everybody's freaking out with the pre-orders. Like we didn't pre-order any. Like I feel like we kind of talk about this every time there's a new soda coming out, but like everybody who missed out on the pre-orders, I saw some people in the patron chats. I saw some people on Facebook saying I missed out on Boba Fett. It's over. It's not over. There's 15,000 and all these companies saying, we only have a certain amount. Like they don't know how many they're gonna get.
I'll have plenty.
We'll definitely have some. Like there's gonna be ways to get them. So like don't let the FOMO.
Don't freak out if you didn't get it.
Yeah, I think there's going to be plenty out there. Plus, there's some companies that don't do pre-orders and just sell them when they get them.
And I think that's the way to go. I don't think these companies should do pre-orders. I think they should just say, hey, when we get them in stock, we'll let you know. We'll throw them up to everybody, first come, first serve, and just do it like that,
Right.
And the Funko Shop's going to take the first chunk. They're going to, since it's the first, they're going to put them on the website first,
right,
and get their money.
When were these releasing?
Even Vince, didn't you say in your video today you were waiting on something that you pre-ordered like a year ago or something?
I'm still waiting for. Yeah, I have actually. I don't know if I said it. Maybe I did. You probably would know better than me, but I actually have a couple Iron Man sodas that I'm waiting for, and there's something else that was released around that time. So I can't remember, but it was ordered with the Vampire Mickeys. So the Vampire Mickeys are finally released.
DPJ, if there's a company like that, don't buy from them. Don't buy from them. They have a retail price. The retail price is retail. Go to another site. Go to a bigger company.
That's actually not uncommon anymore. I don't know, like on some of these smaller sites. they raise the price. I've seen anywhere from $16.50. I've seen $18 because they sell you on, oh, you're guaranteed to get one.
But it's funny because I seen a lot of other sites start doing pre-orders and they start offering deals now. Like they're trying to sell them for 13 or sell them for buy 3 get one free.
Somebody had a deal. It was like 3 for 25 or something. I saw somewhere. So, but the problem with pre-ordering, if with some of these companies, you guys got to read the fine print, because if a month from now, like these sodas aren't going to come out for probably another 3 to 4 months, realistically.
Yeah,
you know. But some of these companies, they charge a restocking fee if you cancel your pre-order. So that just hurts you if a month from now you decide that you have to cancel some of your pre-orders. So you just got to be careful.
So I do like the way somebody brought up Pops and Son in there, and I know Josh deals with them too. They do something different. They might be the last one to put their little email out or their blast, but they only offer what they're allocated. So they won't put up a raw number, and then if they get their allocation cut in half, then they got to cancel orders. So I think Spastic does that too. I think they're good at that.
Yeah, that's why they wait.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually, after I said I wasn't pre-ordering anything anymore, I pre-ordered a couple of these, but I did do it because they did the buy 3 get 1 free.
Oh, so you got a deal, technically.
Yeah, if they got a deal and it's something like this that I really want to make sure I get, then for me makes a little more sense. But yeah, if you're not getting a deal, I wouldn't do it.
So what do you think?
I think it just stinks too. Like if you order from one company and then the Funko shop drops them, or another company gets them before your company, it just stinks because everybody wants to get it, in the first wave. And I feel like when you start to see other people get them and you're like, well, I pre-order with this company, but this company is like so far down on the totem pole in terms of distribution that it makes people upset. So I think not pre-ordering prevents you from being upset later on.
Yeah.
But I guess now we can talk about Luke Skywalker.
Luke. I mean, we
think
are all disappointed with the chase for Luke, I think. I don't think
it's lazy, but I think it'll look better in person, maybe. I don't know.
Still lazy.
It's lazy as heck. That chase sucks.
Well, I mean, the best part of it is the lightsaber, and they took it off. The chase, he doesn't even have his arm. No, I don't like it.
Hey, at least you don't have to worry about a broken hand.
Yeah, you don't.
I think you're going to have to worry about that broken saber, though.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like the sword, though, super whippy.
I personally like the common better, so I'm looking forward to pulling the common. So
yeah, I think
John be like, yes, the common, yes.
No, with my luck, I'll pull the chase, actually trying to get the common. So, but I don't know. I really wish instead of Luke Skywalker, I wish they would have pulled something different and done Boba Fett and Fennec Shand together, just because they're kind of they're a pair now, and we just saw them in the book of Boba Fett. But I understand, Luke Skywalker, he's like the center of the franchise, so they had to do him justice. It would have just been cool if they did like a hooded Luke or something different for the chase.
So I don't know if you want to bring up the other soda that was dropped already. Another Spider-Man drop.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So
it matches the first one. Like the mold's terrible on the first one.
Actually, I thought the first one was better.
Yeah, the first one was definitely better.
The chase is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the Spider-Man here. Now the chase is glow, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing glow.
No, the chase is nothing. It's just the same. It's the same exact as the common. It's just a different pog. So.
Yeah. No, because I don't know. It's another dive stick for you. So if you're looking for this pool this summer, you can buy the soda and have another dive stick ready.
I think this was Funko trying to capitalize on the hype of the Spider-Man movie, and they missed it.
Why do they have to have him stand like there's no dimension in that figure? Like his legs are melted together. Like put him in a little bit of
Jim,
something.
Them doing this like this too, I feel like it's got to be a licensing thing where they like can't separate the legs or something. I'm not even joking right now. Like I feel like there's got to be a reason that every single Marvel, they're so boring for the most part. There's got to be, because they do such a great job. I don't think it's just them saying, hey, let's just mail in the Marvel molds. You know what I mean? Like there's so many dynamic, like good looking, like there's got to be something with Marvel that they can't. Maybe I'm giving them benefit of the doubt. I don't know. It's
but
just
even with the lazy pose. All right, so let's see. I can buy into that, Vince. Like, let's say licensing restricts them from doing a very dynamic pose, so they can only do like the toy soldier pose.
why another Spider-Man.
They couldn't. Well, if they said, "All right, we want to do another Spider-Man. We can only do this mold. It has to be the same mold for the common and the chase." Spider-Man is one of those characters that has so many different suits. They could have done like a Diamond Spider suit. They could have done like a Spider-Man 2099 chase. I mean, there's just he's not a character like someone just mentioned Moon Knight. Like he's not one of those like side character superheroes where they don't have a lot of outfits.
They kind of did the same thing with Batman. Why did they release the Joker laughs last or whatever? Like, why did they do that Batman? Why was that the second Batman mold? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It was kind of the same deal with this. Like, it's super questionable. And why? I don't know. I maybe we won't ever know that.
I don't know.
And they made a ton of them,
right?
right?
Calling interference. It definitely looks like that.
Yeah.
It's a what? 20,000? 15,000?
Too many.
That's like 20.
20?
Yeah, Michael, it's definitely weird that they did so well with Agatha, for example, as opposed to Spider-Man. I agree 100% because I can guarantee you we're probably not going to get another Agatha soda for like 3 more years, but we'll have like 18 Spider-Mans by then. So, yeah, this was a huge bummer. And at least with this, they could have saved it with the piece count. They could have said, you know what, we're going to do this, but we're only going to make it 5,000. They could have saved it, but just I think I saw Dave put that. I know Dave is a hardcore Marvel guy, and I think he said this is going to be the first Marvel soda that he's going to be passing on, and I don't disagree. I think that's a wise choice. So
I think you just get if that's just get one, just get it one. You have it in your collection, you're done.
Well, you don't even need to with this one because I would say get the other Spider-Man. Like save that spot for another Marvel soda that's going to come out.
True.
So,
you don't have to get you don't have to get everything that comes out. You don't have to be completionist with it. So.
Yeah, I know. I do.
If you don't like it, don't get it.
It's sad.
I mean, it is what it is. But
I mean, I'm sure we'll get them through maybe a future mystery box drop or something.
Oh, guaranteed. 20,000. You'll get one.
When we do SMI boxes and plastic Empire boxes here on PFO 6 months from now, those will be in there.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing a plastic Empire box anytime soon.
No, we might skip those.
But what stinks about Plastic Empire, like, and a lot of people were saying, I think I saw in your comments, Josh, like people were saying, like, how can you buy from this company? How can you support this company? There's just not a lot of companies putting out mystery boxes. So our options are so limited. And then to find mystery boxes that are at an affordable price point, like I don't want to spend $300 on a mystery box if I need to spread out the budget. There's just not that many options.
And I would have had no problem if they just said it was going to be like a common pop.
I think that's what I said in your video today.
They put an exclusive that was worth less than a brand new pop. Like most of the exclusives were like things they can't even sell. So I don't know. That's what bugged me. It's like if you're gonna say it's exclusive, don't just put like I can go to Hot Topic and get a exclusive, the things that no one wants to buy for buy one get two free.
Yeah, I probably would have been happier with those.
And Kev, yes, I will be picking up the Transformer NFTs.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh God.
I'm trying to find the picture right now.
What one?
The Transformers NFTs.
I love them. Listen, this is the way that everybody's got to look at it. This is the way you have to look at NFTs. I would say people in general should say, you know what? We're getting limited pieces like once a month now versus maybe once a year or once every
True.
6
That's a good
months.
way to look at it.
If this is the way that they're going to deliver them, you don't have to get them all. Don't look at them as digital cards and like pictures that you're buying, because as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that's really valuable, especially really to anybody, I mean, it's great that you get the cards too, and just stick those away and keep them for now. But really, you're just buying a chance to pull one of these cards. And you know what? If you don't want to do that, don't even do that. Buy them here. Get the NFT. Buy the NFT. Don't buy it on the secondary market. At least you have like I have the Bebop NFT. I think it's only worth like $30 or something like that. Now I haven't checked it in a while, but it's still worth $30. And then I paid $180 for the pop. I have a $30 NFT. Let's say that NFT goes to $100 one day. I basically got the pop for free. You know, that's the way I think we got to look at it. Is it's just a way that Funko is delivering us limited pieces.
I actually like the pops. Don't get me wrong. I like the
I
pop.
love all these. I'm going to try to get them all.
I just
but I'm a huge Transformer.
I just don't want to deal with the cards and all that other extra crap. So knowing me, I'll just pay for it if I like it. I'll just go get it.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are going to feel that way. And you know what? This is what I would say. I'm sorry, I have a lot of opinions on this. The way the way I also look at these, if you're not the kind of person that'll go to Hot Topic and stand in line for 2 hours waiting for something to drop and go pick that up, I'm not that kind of person. I won't sit at the store and wait. But this is like this is the equivalent of, hey, I'm going to do the work up front because this is worth it to me. But maybe standing in a Hot Topic line is not worth it to you. You know, it's the same kind of thing. It is worth it to some people, but there's a cost to that. You're going to pay more on the secondary market. Same thing with these. If you want to learn a little bit and do this, it's actually pretty simple to do. But I think there's going to be people that don't want to deal with the hassle. And, you know, I think that that's fine too.
And a lot of it, it's about luck, like pulling these. I mean, it's not like who can get the first and get it before it sells out. It's all about the luck of the draw with them, if you get it or not, or paying afterwards on the aftermarket or buying them all. Interesting. This is the first Transformers Freddy we have ever had, right? So first Transformers Freddy. So interesting they picked Bumblebee instead of Optimus. I thought they would have went with Optimus for the first Freddy.
I'm not surprised it's Bumblebee.
So I've been doing a lot of research on NFTs these last couple of weeks because I've just been curious as to, you know, what the big deal is outside of the Funko community. And a lot of companies are not doing them the way that Funko is doing. So I agree with you 100%, Vince. I think that this is, if you look at it from a certain perspective, getting limited piece pops once a month is awesome. Collectors have been begging for that for years. So Funko is delivering on that end. I'm still not completely sold on NFTs themselves. I think there is a different way that Funko could do them and people would still get excited about them and not as confused. I'm not in love with the pops. I think these Transformers pops in particular look like Happy Meal toys. I just don't think they look that great. I don't think the Freddy looks very good. And I think, you know, like Dave said, he was going to pass on the Spider-Man. This is not a Freddy that I need for my collection. It could end up being like, you know, a 200-piece Freddy. It's not one that I'm going to be going after. But I think Funko does have the... What did you say?
I love this Freddy. I really do.
It's cute, but it doesn't look like a pop to me. It looks like a toy. Like it just...
But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of collecting, though. Like Vince loves the Transformers. John's not a fan. I never collected it or watched the Transformers, but I think they look cool. I'm more into the art part of it. But I know John, if they come out with the Hockey Freddy, a 24-piece, he's all after it. And he's going to have it in his collection. Like that's just the beauty of it, you know. Whatever you like.
And I think that's what's awesome about the dynamic of the four of us is that we all have very unique passions and things that we like. So we're going to go after different stuff. And that's basically, you know, for everybody else, everyone else in the chat, no collection is alike. Everyone has their own things that they collect and that they like, whether you have 5 pops or 5,000, every single collection is different. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think though, if you guys are on the fence about NFTs, read up on it because it's something that Funko is investing a lot of money in right now. And they're not going away. This is something they're going to be doing long term. So
they were the only ones to do a redeemable too. Like most people don't have any redeemable.
Exactly. And a lot of these other companies, they're not doing, like, you don't get anything. Like, you are spinning the wheel when you go to the drop, and you're just trying to get like digital cards or digital tokens. You're not getting anything physical. So that's where Funko is doing something different. And even though it's not guaranteed for everyone, a couple people will walk away with some physical pops. I'm just still very curious how they're going to do on the secondary market. Is it going to be worth it? For instance, with these Transformers, is it worth it for me to go all in on the NFT drop, try to get them, try to get some of the redeemables, or are these pops going to be worth like $5 when they come out because nobody really wants them, or there just wasn't a lot of hype? So then I just want to, I like waiting and seeing how the aftermarket reacts to new products. What's up,
Thanks,
Tim?
Cheers. Yeah,
I've only done one redeemable soda for NFTs. I agree, Jay. I agree.
Yeah, I think
that
you know,
is awesome. The Mummy Freddy soda is fantastic, though.
And I gotta have it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta have it.
Yeah, I think the secondary market's going to be interesting. You know, you're getting limited pieces. I think that each series is going to be a little bit different. Like, I think Transformers is a good example. Like the regular pops. I mean, the most expensive ones are not crazy expensive. Pretty much, I want to say all of them are under $100. I think there might be maybe just one or two couple that are reaching that point. So are these going to be at that?
I think like Nemesis Prime is like $75.
Nemesis Prime might be one of the most expensive ones. I know Starscream was starting to get up there a little bit, but not even close to that. So are these going to be super expensive? Probably not. You know, quite honestly, you do need to know a little bit, because sometimes it's not worth buying the packs. It might just be worth buying the legendaries, you know, after they're packed. But it gives you that option.
No, pricey.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing that I don't like right now. And this could change, you know, as we get further into the NFT market. And Dave just mentioned this, you know, some people throwing up the Mummy Freddy soda pre-orders for $400. I don't like that, because people are they're trying to take advantage of you, and they're controlling the market and setting a price for it when it's not even out yet. I want to see when the products actually get into collectors' hands, people get a chance to look at it, see how it fits in their collection, resell it down the road, or people start buying them left and right. Like, there needs to be more sales transactions for me, so I can actually understand how much of the community likes the NFT redeemable pops, or if they don't. That's all. That's what I'm just curious about.
I think the redeemable part will be, once people start getting them and buying them, the part of that is what someone willing to part with it if they had to buy it for $200 through Atomic Hub already. You're less willing to part with it. Like when you pay $15 on the Funko shop for something and it becomes the Carnage that's worth $200 and some dollars, you're willing to say, I'll sell it to you for $175 if I get it right now. But when something's like $200, you paid $200 for it, you're not gonna most likely just drop it, sell it for $210. You want to sell it for or $300 or something like that. There's going to be that point where eventually the market might go down when people get desperate and they want to sell them. But I think for a while it'll be up there just because of the cost point. Now, if someone got lucky and bought one pack or 6 packs for $60 and got 2 or 3 redeemables, they might feel like they just got lucky and could sell them for a little bit. But if people paid up front already a certain amount, they're probably not going to part with them as much.
True.
What are you doing, Michael?
And a lot of people buy several packs, like hundreds of dollars worth of packs, and not just like, oh, I bought 3 packs. No, they're buying like 20 packs.
I also want to point out too, the thing with limited pieces is just because something's a limited piece doesn't make it valuable or highly sought after down the road. I mean, there is like the Freddy holding the fish, which is 1,000 pieces from what is that, 2019 Emerald City Comic Con. It's like $70 and it's 1,000 pieces. Yet The
That's 'cause
3,000.
I have it. If I have it, it's not very expensive. It's right there.
You might have it, but like there's just because something's limited, like there are a lot of limited pieces out there that just don't have the value that you would think. So I don't know, just some of these pops coming out, people are gonna be like, oh, they're 1,200 pieces, or you know, I see people trying to flip their NFTs and they're like, oh, I have one of only 2,200 pieces. That could still be something that's not very expensive down the road, you know. So
I think you're going to get the things that I think the Nickelodeon ones will probably be pretty high up there because there's pieces they haven't made any of the characters for. Now, if they go and make the characters for them, it might be a little less. You know, there's certain things like that, of course, that have collectors behind them. I don't know how, like things like Star Trek Pops don't even go that high, the old ones. You know, those kind of things. It's interesting to see some of the genres, how they go. But hey, throw down a Star Wars NFT and you're talking people are going to go crazy for those. Right?
Yeah, no, I'll be excited for that. Like I hope they do a run of Star Wars, and I'm sure that's already in the works. I just hope they like I'm not going to go after something just because it's something I collect or something I like. It needs to, in my opinion, look good and be desirable, you know. Because you physically can't. Like I know one person who actually does have every single Star Wars pop, and it takes up just about his entire house. He has every single character, every single limited piece. He has every single one, and it's insane how many there are. And he just got most of them early in the beginning, so he decided to keep going. And I think he hates himself in a small way because they keep dropping, you know, Star Wars stuff, and he's like, I have to get it because it's Star Wars. So, yeah. But the other thing too is somebody mentioned in the chat, you know, I saw people dropping I watched a guy on YouTube drop $500 to $1,000 on NFT drop, every NFT drop. I think a lot of these people are doing it for the views in other communities. Like they're just doing it for the hype because this is something new. And, you know, look, that guy dropped a lot of money and you're talking about it in our stream. So just because a lot of people are throwing money at it doesn't mean it's going to be something that sticks around long term, you know.
Well, and also it's interesting, did they open all the packs or did they keep some sealed and then sell them afterward? Things like that too, because even right after a drop, it seems like you can get stuff pretty reasonable price right after a drop happens. Like literally like really quick after a drop happened. It's usually the day or two later, that's when prices start going way up. Kind of figured out that market of what people will pay and what they won't pay, I think.
So Jim, Riley has a good question that you should definitely take a crack at.
Riley, do you guys think the NFT Vampire and Skeleton Freddy Pops will affect the new Soda and Chase that just came out? Are you talking about the Vampire Freddy?
Yeah.
So there's a Vampire Freddy Soda now you have.
Right.
There's a Vampire Pop that is coming out, a Freddy Pop that is coming out with the NFTs. That
I think it'll all be hype. I think it's anything Freddy right now with all that. I mean, it's not going to be crazy, I don't think. But the NFTs, I don't know. I'm not an NFT person, so I don't know how it will be. I know the only thing I know about is the Mummy. I know the Mummy Soda, just because I want it. There's numerous people selling them. I don't think it's going to be that hard to get it if you're willing to pay. So that's how I'm going to get it. I'm just going to pay for it. So,
yeah. Michael says he's going to stay away from NFTs, but I know when they start with Batman, it will definitely pull me in. I agree. As long as they do something unique and cool. I mean, there's so many Batman pops, so it'd be cool if they did a redeemable Batman soda that was different. You know, another different version of Batman would be cool. Maybe like a 1966 Adam West Batman or something, you know?
You know what's funny? I was just looking at my Batman pops the other day, and I was like, you know what? I want to keep about 4 of them. I think I want to sell the rest. I was like, why do I have?
Josh, you know what? I started
moving
moving some of mine, to be honest.
I want to keep my large Chase one, my 9-inch Chase one. I want to keep Batman Beyond, the metallic one. I want to keep the Surfer, Joker, Riddler, Batman, and like maybe one other one I liked. I was like, the rest, I'm like not that excited for. I'm like, they're there, they look good, but I don't need them all.
I think they're going to go crazy a little bit. There's probably going to be an NFT drop at least once a month for the rest of the year. So we'll see. It's just like, we talk about regular drops, oh, we like this, we don't like this, all the con stuff. We talked about WonderCon last week. We're probably going to be talking about, San Diego Comic-Con coming up in a few months. Everybody has different opinions. We all have different things that we like and things that we don't like. So
I was surprised that the Funko Shop Stitch didn't sell out. The one for the train.
Yeah, that was kind of curious, to be honest.
yeah.
I think they're making more. I think they're making more exclusives now.
I think so. I think so too. I mean, I don't see how. Yeah, I mean, with that, I mean, why did Deku sell out and Stitch didn't? That's weird to me. I'm not saying that. I mean, anime's huge. I understand that, but is it that many flippers that bought that? You can't tell me that there's more Disney or less Disney and Stitch collectors. I wouldn't think, especially because there's such a wide Stitch collector community and Disney.
Like when I went on to order it, it did the whole. Yeah, it did the whole grinding thing and the wheel of death for a minute, and then you got on and bought it, and then it was still there it's still there. Like it's
still there.
Which is weird. And compared to like the other trains that came out and some of the other stuff, maybe because there wasn't multiple of them too, there was only one exclusive. I don't know. It's strange that, compared to the other ones, that one it sat there.
You know what though? The other ones did not sell out instantly though either. Not that I remember. I don't remember it selling out like in a couple minutes. Maybe it did, because I don't remember. My memory sucks.
But it was also that time when there was still the pandemic really going on with shipping issues, and maybe they didn't get as many made.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it is weird. The whole, I mean, for the most part, I just don't think they've released that much stuff that people are going crazy over. But that was one that I was for sure thought that would sell out, if not instantly, within an hour.
Yeah.
And to see him still sitting there, yeah. I mean, I would only imagine. They've just made a ton.
Yeah.
I think it's two things. I think they're producing more stuff, and I think people are spending their money elsewhere. I think a lot of people actually don't know that the Funko Shop drops stuff on a weekly basis. I know that probably sounds crazy to everybody in here.
No, John, I think you're 100% right with that.
I think there's a lot of Funko collectors that aren't always looking at the drops, always following like distractors and following everything going on. They like, oh, that Stitch, I never saw that before. Where'd that come from? Oh, that's cool. I want to buy it now.
I was like that for years. I didn't know the Funko Shop. Like,
honestly, I've gotten several messages, and they'll say, "Where do you get the Funko Shop exclusives?" I mean that's a serious question. I don't think you would know.
No.
I mean, let's put it this way. That's why the PPG Stitch is still available. Why is the PPG? I think it's probably close to $30 or $22 or $25. It's because people are buying it on eBay for $25 or $30. You know what I mean?
I think you would make a killing if Disney would let you set up for one day in front of Disneyland or Disney World with all Disney Pops. People would be going nuts. They wouldn't even know they exist.
Jim, listen, I spent $5 for 8 pennies. Like we get the press pennies. I spent $5. If you walked up to Disney World or Disneyland or World or whatever with 20 Stitch Pops, you could sell them for $35 all day long.
Yeah,
and you'd sell out every day.
I mean, they already do sell their Pops for like $25 in the park anyway.
Right.
So
right.
That's the normal price in the park.
I mean, look at their pins. Their pins are a great example. They sell them for $35 and they're $25 on their website.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's everybody in here that question sounds like just asinine, like bizarre. Like, where do you get the Funko Shop exclusives? Yeah, it sounds crazy, but not everybody is as knowledgeable, or they're just a much more lighthearted collector than we are.
Well, and also you don't follow like all these sites that drop. Like you have to know the time they drop or when and what time. And oh no, I need to get on there and buy it. I mean, they send the emails out, so they've been doing that more and more. You've noticed, like the pre-emails. I think they've been sending those out more and more.
And I think they're doing that because they want to educate more people, so those people come over during the drop and they buy it.
But
But
maybe
actually-
that's why they're announcing it. Maybe they are making so much more product, and they're announcing it because they need to announce it. They know they're not going to sell out. Is what I would imagine.
Yeah, I personally think they should do the opposite. I think they shouldn't announce it, and I think they shouldn't put up as much product to
I
begin with.
agree with both of those.
And I
build the hype.
I think yes. If you only put up crazy, right? Let's just say they only put up 1,000 stitches. I don't know how many Funko Shop exclusives they make, but let's just say they only put 1,000 stitches. It sells out in 15 seconds. What is everybody going to be talking about for like the next 2 weeks? Oh, did you get Stitch? No, I missed it. It was in my cart, and then it was gone. And then they could throw them back up at the end of the month or something, like and people would go nuts because by then the PPG would be like $80, and it would be like all this weird stuff.
And I think it would drive traffic to the HQs too, because people would go there to try to get it, right? Like, It's like what they did with the Freddy Soda, the Vampire Freddy, when it dropped. It, of course, sold out like instantaneously, and then people would go down to HQ and get cases of them.
Yeah,
So are
I
we
still
saying
don't
that we're
agree with
not happy when we can't get something, and we're not happy when they have too much of something? Is that what we're trying to say right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
So
Actually,
we cannot be. We're just not going to be happy one way or the other.
right.
There's a
I just think that they
very
shouldn't
hard
announce the
to
drop.
Yeah.
community.
I just
You
think they
gotta
need to put it up and drop it. Boom.
I
Don't even say
agree.
it. They used to do that. They used to be like 3 a.m. They would drop something.
Well, they
remember that.
restock stuff at weird times too. So I thought it was interesting that when they put out the Boo Berry, when I went on there at first, there was the newer cereal sodas still on there. They were letting people buy whatever number, like pretty high, like 10 or whatever. I was trying to go on there to buy a couple. I saw them and they sold out in my cart, but I was like,
Me
where'd
too.
these come
Me
from?
too. Me too. Josh.
Deku restocked later that day too.
I got some of those actually.
Whenever something says notify me, that means it's going to restock somewhere.
Yeah.
But I also think people are spending their money elsewhere. Like a lot of people are spending their money on the secondary market because that's just what they know.
Yeah.
That's just where they get stuff. If they know they can go to their favorite whatnot seller every Wednesday at 5 p.m., well, then they're just going to go there every Wednesday at 5 p.m. and see what that person has.
Well, and I can say that for people that buy stuff on like Amazon and that, right? You buy a Funko on Amazon, it says $35, and you're like, it's only worth $12, $15. Like, someone's buying it for $35 though. That's why it's sitting on there.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know. To an extent, I don't think that it's fair. And hear me out. I'm not trying to offend anybody if you live like right around the corner from HQ or Hollywood. I don't think it's fair that like if I missed out on the online drop that I could just run down the street and go to like one of the Funko locations unless they were actively putting up more Funko locations around the country, but they're not doing that.
You know what? I get it when you can
disagree.
buy two. I don't get it when they were selling cases of the.
And normally they don't. Normally they do limit you to 2, but then they bring everybody and their cousin, and which is fine. I mean, they live by there. That's great. If I lived by there, I'd probably do the same. Yeah. Like, I can't fault them. And hey, they're a business. They want people in their store. They don't care who's coming in and who's buying it. They just want people in there to pay the rent.
Yeah, so, they're selling it. They're not selling it for an additional price or anything. They're selling it.
Online
retail. They're selling it for.
Yep.
Well, I think it takes away from the opportunity for everyone to have the same chance at a certain item. Like I definitely disagree. They should not have been selling cases of the Freddy Soda. But if the Freddy Soda like sold out online, all those units should have been put up. There shouldn't be any units left for the stores. At least not the first day. If they want to do it like the following day or a week later, but like if they're doing a drop online, no matter where anybody lives, everyone should have the same chance to grab.
They could give a flying crap. They don't care. No, seriously, it's a business. They
need to
want to sell them. They don't care.
And I think it's interesting though, if you look at it too, like other retailers are really weird about it. Sometimes stuff drops in the store and it doesn't even drop online for 2 or 3 weeks, or drops online and doesn't drop in store for 3 or 4 weeks. And then it says, oh, you can't get it or your order's canceled, but then they drop it in the store. It's like all those kind of things that kind of the online stuff and then the face-to-face stuff are almost like two different entities on like every retailer.
I think every business does it different. Yeah, I mean, like what's happened with, I mean, obviously we know that we're talking about Target for the most part. I mean, but Walmart's done.
Walmart does it too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when you see that they really, they have your pre-orders, you have the pre-order set up, then they release everything in the store. You miss out on the store because, hey, I already pre-ordered everything. And then they cancel it. And by the time they cancel it, you go out to the stores and they're not in the stores anymore. So
I don't order the last time. Yeah, I don't order from Target or Walmart.
Well, Walmart now, have you been noticing how they've been selling some of their pre-orders? They require you to buy like a stack with them. And it's not like they're putting it in the stack to protect it. They just send a stack beside it, one of the Funko stacks. It's the only way they can sell them is to sell them with
they
a
weren't
pop for
putting
like
them
$4 more. Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb.
That is dumb. So I agree. Everything under the umbrella says, I'm sure you guys have talked about this before, but the love-hate relationship with the secondary market has always been a thing with collectibles. We love expensive stuff unless we don't have it. That's very true. I mean, everybody wants to see their personal items rise in value. We all want to have something that other people don't have. So yeah, it's a very sophisticated relationship for sure.
And honestly, John, you know what? I mean, kind of to your point, I think it's almost good that it's not fair and it doesn't work out. And even the cancellations, it's all part of it. Whether we hate it or we like it, it's all part of the experience. And then when you're able to finally get it, it just, the flipping, all of that stuff, all is what makes this, a thriving, a thriving hobby for everyone, really.
And truthfully, at the end of the day, it's a plastic toy, and we can all be okay not getting it. Like if you get it sometime, you get it sometime. If you don't, you don't. Like there's been plenty of stuff like canceled or missed out on or whatever like that. Like if I get it, that's the thrill of the hunt part that we kind of all enjoy, right? Like being able to trade. You got something else. Maybe you sport something for $15 you care nothing about, and it's worth $100. So now you can trade someone else that doesn't care about this other thing they paid $15 for, but it's worth $100 now, and trade it and make it work out. So I think that's the kind of the thing I think we all enjoy about collecting, right? It's being able to trade, hunt, find things, do deals, work out, find a deal that makes you feel better and you can make something off of or whatever. And then also the other way around, if you really want something, being willing to sell some stuff or trade some stuff to get it.
Yeah, I think, if you got everything that you always wanted, it really, not that I think as a group, we collect, yes, for what we like, but you are collecting for value too. And anybody that would have if you're going to have 1,000 of these things and you're saying you don't collect for value, I find a hard time believing you. Like if these had no value, I could definitely see me having 50 of them, but would I have 1,000 of them? I don't know if I'd have 1,000 of them if they had no value whatsoever. So it's all part of it. I think you do have to lose out sometimes, and you got to handle it however you're going to handle it, and make the experience as good as possible, I guess.
Well, and that's why I think that it's always good. Like it's not a bad thing. I feel like we're moving past that stigma about talking about prices with pops and the market and everything. Like I felt like for a while it was like, we weren't really focusing on that because we all want to collect for fun. But to an extent, I think there's a lot of people out there like secretly, you do collect for value. We all collect stuff we like, but like you just said, Vince, like having that value attached to it makes us comfortable with having so much stuff in our house and holding on to it because we know that other people want it or it's desirable and we want to see the value go up, and that's justifies keeping so much of it. So So let's address David's comment. So I hear this comment all the time, and if you guys have opinions on this, like, please jump in.
I'll have an opinion.
I'm zipping it. I'm zip.
No, go for it, Vince. Vince, take it. You got it. You go first.
So, okay. Well, I'll be curious to hear what you have to say as well. I mean, flipping, I understand where, the term flipper is basically.
You notice John left? Do you notice John left the screen?
Yes. You probably
just
check.
Just want to make sure you guys saw that.
I definitely did see it. It's fine. But I mean, flipping is, I think it is, it's not necessarily a necessity, because I think flipping, and I know what John's not going to like about flipping, are the people that go to, let's say, Target. You clear out everything from WonderCon and you bring it all home and then you put it on eBay for double the price. That's true flipping. I think all of us are flippers to a certain extent, where, if we get a pop, we buy it, we maybe buy it because we like it, but it doubles in value over time. You're using it to build your collection. I don't think that is what a true flipper is, but I think that's what makes the hobby strong. A flipper that goes and clears out everything from, and really that's where the problem is. If you go to the store and you buy two, you buy one for yourself and you buy one that you're going to keep, I don't think you're a flipper by doing that. But if you're going to clear out a section of something or try to get 50 of one thing, I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing for the hobby ever to have flippers.
And if you're a true flipper, I think what you mean is you buy it today, you sell it tomorrow for the other price, for a higher price, right? Like really quick. Like if you're going to make the money off it, you have to do it quick, because it could go down in value. One, and you could be left with only making $1 off it if you're lucky.
Right.
I mean, and plus your time and everything else. But I would say anyone that sells things, like all of us sell things on Whatnot, they charge us fees. We have to pay taxes. We have to pay our shipping material. We have to do, take our time to sell the thing. It's a business. And all this stuff adds up. So selling something is just part of, like, is it, are you going to make a value? That's why a lot of times when you sell large collections just to get rid of them, you have to pay you only get paid out a certain price, maybe 30 to 50%. Or maybe a little higher if you have a lot of high-end stuff, right? So you're going to, because of the time it takes someone to sell those. If you want to get rid of them, get them off your hands and be done with it. The time and effort and fees and everything else someone sells. But yeah, end of the day, it's like what people are willing to pay for their time. Like I think Vince was talking about earlier, waiting in line at Hot Topic, being the first one to get a chase. You don't have time for that, or you don't have ability to do that, and you're willing to pay for that chase because you want to get it from someone else, then you got to pay and get it from someone else, those kind of things.
So I love this topic and I love this question, because I will argue till like the day we don't have a channel anymore, the day we stop collecting, that flippers do not control the market. It is supply and demand. And one of the best examples I can give you guys is this. Everybody remember this from last year? The Blacklight Venom Target exclusive t-shirt bundle. Anybody want to take a guess at what this is currently valued at?
$40.
$60.
Close. $55 if you have a sealed one. $55 if you happen to have a sealed Venom Blacklight t-shirt bundle. People
Target
were
sticker.
What was that?
Target sticker, special edition.
With the Target sticker. Yep, with the Target sticker. So people were asking $300 when this first came out. So flippers might have tried to control the price point when this item first hit the market, but they didn't drive up the value because Target kept pumping these out. They flooded the market, and the demand to keep it at that $300 asking price just wasn't there. Now, in terms of being a flipper, like, yes, we've all bought stuff. We sell stuff every single week. And, we take that money and we put it back into our channel, and that allows us to do various things. However, I think there's different types of flippers, and there's different types of collectors and people, and their intent is not always the best intent, because this is, I would be very hard pressed to ever see this be worth $300 down the road. So,
supply. Yeah, and I mean, John, I think you said it perfectly. Like flippers are, there's different levels of flippers. Somebody mentioned franchise kicks, and I think that's actually a great, he always says that he's a flipper, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, quite honestly, guys, if he's flipping then I'm a flipper, because every mystery box we get, we only keep maybe 10% of the pops that we are getting out of a mystery box. Trust me, we're not making any money. So, I mean, if I'm a flipper, I'm the worst flipper that you've ever met on the face of this earth, because if you're buying mystery boxes and then flipping the pops that you're not keeping, you're not making any money doing that. Do you want to call it a flipper? For me, I'm 100% a collector first. I wouldn't be surrounded by these things if not. But I think that there are different levels, and I think there's ways to do it. Like there's people that I guarantee are getting them out of a back alley somewhere, having somebody keep them off to the side. Those are the people that bother me. People that buy a couple, even if you buy 2 or 3 and you sell one right away, that doesn't bother me. If somebody's willing to pay that right now, that's what it's worth to them. God bless. That's kind of what it's all about.
Here's the flipper, Vince, the guy that brings the wagon inside the mall so he can get tons of pops and take them out and then sell.
Yeah.
That's the flipper.
Yes.
Like that. Literally, I was talking to a guy, I think 2 weeks ago at on Friday at FYE, and they happened to put out a bunch of their new stuff. They just got in. They're like, "Oh, we got these in," and I was like, "Oh, I'll get one of those, and oh, let me get 2 of those. I know my son will want one, and I'll keep one, and that kind of thing." And I was like, and he was like, "Yeah, did you see that?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I'm go over to box lunch. He's like, "This guy came in with his wagon. We're like only 2 pops per person, and he put 2 in, and then he tried to go back and get more." And try to like trick the cash register guy, he said, and like have more. And like, we know you just bought these, you can't get any more, only limited to 2 per same one. And that makes sense. Like, I'm glad stores are doing that. But like places, I mean, if you're smart, you got lunch money, you got Hot Topic money, I do that. I find stuff I want to buy. I'll go there, and I got 5 pops for whatever, like $45, $50. 5 pops, okay, they're $15 pops. I got them for the exclusive ones for a little less. So hey, do I keep a hold of them for a while? Is it something I don't want? I had the lunch money or whatever to use. I'm making $5 off them, or maybe I'm making $10 or $15 later on if I keep them for a little while. I think that's a big thing too. It's like some people play the long game with stuff and maybe buy a whole case of something or those type. Like, I know I have a bunch of cases. I know Jim has a bunch of cases that are sealed and put away. We don't plan on selling them anytime soon.
That's almost like it's an investment. You're investing in the future, because down the road there's not going to be as much supply, but there's still going to be demand. So that's why people will be paying more for a original Donatello soda break.
Well, this was an eye opener for me this week. I calculated all my purchases for the year, because you guys know when you're on Whatnot once a week, it's a business. Like you got to like Josh said, you got supplies, you got everything, like your phone, all that stuff. It's a business, right? So I had to add up all my expenditures for the year, and you guys know I sell a lot on Whatnot. I spent way more than I made on Whatnot. So yeah, some of it's an investment. It's stuck here in the hallway that's stacked up that won't be ripped for another couple years. And it is what it is. It may not be. It might be garbage. It might be Dorbs next year. I don't know. But I took that risk, but I did spend more than I sold. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a flipper or not. But
and you're buying, like, you're going up front and buying a master case. You know how much that costs? That costs a lot of money to buy a master case. That's 6 cases of sodas and that type of thing when you buy stuff sometimes. And I think anyone that realizes that putting up front, because you're like going to get them and have to pay the extra shipping if you get them international or wherever, costs a lot more for shipping. So sometimes it's better to buy more because you're already paying XYZ for $50 to $100 for shipping. You might as well get more, because then you can divide that out to each one, where you get 36 sodas, dividing it out was not $1 or $2 extra for each soda. for shipping. Where if you only get one case and have to pay $50 for shipping, it's a lot per soda.
Yeah, and Jim, I think what you do you're basically a retailer. You're just getting. Yeah. It's not like you're buying stuff that somebody else could have got somewhere else. Like you're getting it, however you're getting it, and then you're bringing it to the market. It's not like, I think that's different. Like if you were taking them off the shelf and then trying to flip them for whatever, you're just selling for whatever somebody thinks they're worth. I mean, you're really doing what all of us do.
Yeah, yeah. But my biggest point is we spend a lot of money throughout the year.
Trust me.
Yeah, and
we sell at least once a month, and we're not going to even. I mean, we're doing mystery boxes. All that we do with any of the money that we make off ours, we put it 100% is just keeps everything rolling. And even at that, even with Patreon money and YouTube money and all this stuff, it's still not net positive. Not even anywhere
I don't know how
close.
you guys do. I don't know how you guys do mystery boxes like you do, because to me that's just it's a blind gamble.
Yeah, it's it's 100% what it. Honestly, I think that it all kind of goes into the hobby for us at least. We have fun doing it. We don't lose enough where it doesn't put us financially in a situation where we can't afford it. So as long as we're able to do that, and we'll just keep rolling it as much as we can.
Yeah,
DPJ, you're totally wrong, DPJ. Totally wrong.
As long as you don't open up Plastic Empire.
Why? What is it? What are you saying he's wrong on?
Oh, you just because I get double the value, you don't get double the value on every soda, and you got to pay a lot for the soda. I mean, it's not people again, it's perception, right? You see somebody comes into an auction and they see somebody selling a soda for $12, and then they go into another auction and see somebody selling the soda for $30. I don't know what to say about that, but it's not. It's a perception thing, and they all cost money, and it's part of having fun. It's the show, it's the camaraderie, it's the chat. The whole scenario is part of the fun.
So someone said it might have been DPJ, it might have been you, Dave. So you said something's only as valuable, or something's only valuable. It depends on what the person is willing to pay for it, right? And so I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups on Facebook. I'm in a bunch of Funko groups on Facebook, right? And you guys would not believe the posts that people make every single hour. And this is just one, for instance, and I don't want to reveal the person's name because it is on Facebook and it's in a private group. But he said, "Hey, Funko family, it looks like I have about $300 to spend today looking for the following grails in these categories." And he lists 90s cartoons, horror. He's looking for rare Dragon Ball Z, or specifically the Captain Spaulding pop. People do this every single hour. They put up how much money they're willing to spend. Sometimes they'll say, "Hey, I have $100. I'm looking for this pop on PPG. It's 90, and I'm willing to pay a couple dollars more to get a mint one." People are just throwing it out there that they are willing to pay hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars for Funko Pops. That has nothing to do with flippers. That's what people are willing to pay because they like these things. They want.
Yeah.
Oh, I always think it's funny when I see people post those same things and they're like, "I got this brand new $15 pop," or like all these brand new pops. "I'm willing to trade for these grails from 10 years ago. I got these from the store 2 days ago, but I'm willing to trade these for the grail."
And that's happening a lot more now with the soda game, because people want to go back and get the older stuff. So they want to trade you the newer stuff for the older stuff. And it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think somebody else was talking about in the comments, about a 2012 common being, well worth more than something that just came out yesterday. And that's true, because something from 2012 here in 2022, we're 10 years later, there's been a whole decade of actual hard market data to reflect on to see what the supply and demand has determined as a value for that item. So, yeah, flippers might generate hype for an item, and they might hoard the stock initially, but in the long term, they don't decide the values. You guys,
And I think
the collectors
condition,
and the community decides the values.
you know,
And
like
condition,
that's a big thing when you're talking about a 10-year-old pop. I saw someone post that the Ace was it the Ace Ventura pop, or maybe no, it was the other one, Hangover pop. They're like, I'm looking for this mint. I'm like, good luck. You're gonna like, if someone's willing to sell you that mint, you're gonna pay double the price. Like, what do you consider mint? I want to know. Like, I wanted to post, like, you willing to pay double the PPG because someone's selling that mint? It's gonna be hard to find mint.
well, it might be time to bust open some sodas, right?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
rip these
definitely.
boxes.
Now I'm excited for that.
I forgot what's in these boxes. What is in these?
I don't even know. All I know is I had
Poppin Sodas?
so I didn't forget where they came from. I had to start labeling our
Yeah,
stuff.
me too. I had to do that too.
I just put PFO on it.
That works. Yeah, there you go. So these were
I gotta label everything though.
what were these? $25? Two sodas?
I think $25 or $30. There's a chance that redeem a one of the Freddy the Freddy.
Oh man, I got a hot one. I got a big grail right here. A lot of you guys be lining up for this one.
Oh,
Oh, please don't give me this crap.
I'm proud to say that I don't have a Zan in my collection right now. So
Oh, you will. Coming to a Patreon box near you.
son of a gun. No Zans for me.
We got 2 boxes, right? We're doing 2?
Yeah, I got 2.
Yeah, we got 2. 2 chances at Zan.
Is it just sodas? Oh yeah, that is sodas.
oh, Beast Boy.
Mr. Monopoly.
Okay.
Hey, I got John's favorite no-eared Beast Boy.
Oh my gosh. If you guys
Maybe you can get a year. Maybe
the
you
other
can get
night,
one a
we
year.
pulled a Chase Beast Boy. and he
Oh,
was
a new
dead
one.
Here.
Twinsies.
Brand new. Uh-oh.
This is brand new. And I'm sure they
Brandy.
can't sell these either, but you know what? We wanted at least I wanted an 11 and I didn't buy one of these. So
Oh,
I'm
there you
actually
go.
happy with both. You know what? I don't even know if I have a Mr. Monopoly common. I don't even know. I do. Or maybe I do.
Oh yeah, Todd saw it. Yep. Hopefully Beast Boy has both either.
All right. I didn't do as bad as John. I didn't get a Zan, so I got Monopoly and Sully, so I'm good with that.
Oh, Sully's a good one.
Hey, this
Oh,
is
I
good.
gotta-
Bakugo?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
That's not bad.
Vince, I opened that on my video today.
seen it.
That mold is amazing. I'm not an anime fan, but that
Ooh,
mold is
oh.
sick.
Batman.
Look, that's good. A good
Oh,
mix
that's
of like
good.
new and old. Like, at least they're not all pogos or anything.
Pogos and Batman.
True.
Yeah.
My box is still at my real, not hologram studio.
Can you holographically open it?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works exactly, but
Good night, Michael. Have a good night.
hey, Michael.
Dolphin calls him 422. Good night,
What,
422.
Oh.
All right, Vince, you're up.
Okay. I'll do Batmite first because that's my least desirable one.
Yeah.
Because I have the common and the chase of this, I believe.
I think that's the one member of the Bat family that a lot of people are passing on.
Do Pog? Yeah, we'll do Pog.
It should make a new Batmite movie. Come on.
Oh, looks pretty well.
Common.
Just the common.
All right.
My chase luck has been absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, your last couple videos have been rough.
Last three videos, terrible.
I'm gonna go with I'll do Kong first.
I've not opened a Kong yet.
The chase is sick.
A little flocking.
Yeah, it's flocking amazing.
All right, so we have 12 sodas. Well, Vince already opened up one. We got to get at least one chase. One chase. I think if we get one chase, we're good. Two would
I
be the
would
odd,
be happy.
but two, I feel like two's pushing it. So,
I mean,
We're
I'm not
gonna set the
opening
bar
any,
low.
so it's okay.
what'd you say, Josh?
I'm not opening any, so, you know,
Yeah.
turn your chances.
Yeah, you're definitely bringing down the curve. So here we go, Kong. Oh, yep. And sounds about right.
All right,
Wow,
I got
cases. Wow.
Beast Boy. How many boxes did they do? Did they say?
I think a lot.
Don't remember. I thought it was
Beast Boy.
100. I didn't think it was a crazy amount, but
100, 200, something like that.
Jeremy thinks we're gonna get 3. Kev thinks we're gonna get 3.
I think we'll get 3 this month.
I mean, I got at least 3 last Saturday. So
Let's check and see if he's got an ear
Yeah. Check your Beast Boy
or an
ear.
extra one. An extra one, maybe.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that actually.
I mean, the mold's absolutely killer. It's just I don't know the figure, so
Beast Boy, yeah, it's a good episode too. Like it's based on certain episodes.
Yeah, see, this is why I like doing the mystery boxes for the sodas. I have not bought any Bakugo. I didn't buy any Mr. Monopoly. I think I might have the comment in the chase here, but I never bought any, and I didn't plan on buying the 11. So this works out kind of good. You know what? I'll do Mr. Monopoly yet or next.
Josh hit the chase.
Thank you, Tim.
I don't think he knows that he's not at home.
Yeah.
No, I think he does. He's just messing with us.
So
If
I
you
didn't
guys
end
are
up
looking
going
for a
hunting
mystery
here.
box, go over to Whatnot and find Ditto Pops Whatnot page. I think they only had 6 boxes left.
Oh, they're down to
no.
6. Last time I saw it was
They're down-
14, so that's
I
good.
think they're down to 6 because I picked up one tonight.
Nice.
Mr. Monopoly. Mr. Monopoly.
Ooh.
I like the
No
comment
bueno.
better anyway.
Makes my odds go up. So I was looking at chases at one of my local shops here in Vegas, and the lady tells me, she goes, yeah, if it doesn't have the black bag with the figure, we call it not complete. It's not a completed soda.
Really?
I'm like, seriously?
Nobody cares about the black bag.
No,
I don't think.
it's a
Yeah,
body
I don't.
bag.
Oh, I think it's funny when they try to tell them they're still sealed in the black. I'm like,
Yeah.
that could be not one.
Yeah. The worst setup for sodas that I've seen in a shop so far is when they have a bunch of sodas in a rack, like either in the front of the store or wherever in the store, and then you go to the back and they have chases, open chases, like behind a display case with much higher prices. It's like, well, obviously there's probably not any chases in that big display of sodas because all the chases have been ripped and they're over here. So,
But like Brad has all that. They have people sell their collections, and he has a ton of chases behind the counter.
true.
And
True. I
but
can
that,
see
yeah, I can see that. You've got a couple there where we went, John. We know there's no chases out there.
Yeah, there's no chases. And Knowles, it's actually it's a little Powerade, not blue milk, but I like the Star Wars reference. All right, so let's get Zan out of the way. Ironically, I don't think we've ever pulled a chase Zan before.
That's a very special chase.
I don't remember what is the chase on this one.
They're like evil looking, aren't they?
Vampire, like
Yeah, very weird chase.
All right, let's see if we get a chase. Nope.
no, you don't have to worry about it.
I'll see if I'll try my Mr. Monopoly. Vince made my odds go up with Monopoly, man.
Well, all you guys are making my odds go up in my box.
Yeah, I think Josh might have all the chases. Surprise, surprise.
Nothing but commons, baby. That's all I've pulled in the last 3 weeks. Nothing but commons.
Other than when you're opening them or whatnot.
No, dude, I had last 2 weeks. I had 2 cases of Frankenstein. No chases in the boxes.
What?
That's insane.
Man, Bakugo is
I have
heavy.
to give chases away from my collection.
It's always fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Funko.
Oh, and while you guys are watching, make sure you guys are subscribed to all 4 of our channels. We all drop regular content throughout the week, and we really appreciate you guys supporting us. Come on, we need it. Man, that elusive one soda out of these 12, that one chase is.
Yeah, are we gonna get one?
I think it's gonna be my Sully.
I hope it's your Sully. That'd be awesome.
Check out that mold though. That is pretty detailed. The hair.
Anime Motu sodas are the best.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I wish for the chase they added on like just not the glow, but actually like something coming out of his hand things, fire.
Oh, that'd be cool. All right, so we'll do Beast Boy. Maybe we'll get a Beast Boy chase with all the ears.
Man, wouldn't that be awesome?
That's true. Yeah, Josh is usually the one who carries the team.
That's like a chase
bonus
right there.
Bonus.
That's
the first time that ever happened to me. I've not got a pog before. I've never got a double. Wow, I feel so lucky.
It's like pulling a chase there. Half a chase.
It's actually better than the chase.
Somebody had a old school Harley Quinn case break. No, was it Harley Quinn? Yeah, I think Harley Quinn, the first one, and got an AP pog out of it.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Beast Boy, Teen Titans. Let's see. Nope. Just the comment on Beast Boy.
All right, I'm going with 11. Completely sealed, Josh. Look at that. Just a little bit.
Mine's completely open. 11.
Uh-oh. One of you. Who has the chase?
I'm going with Jim.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling Sully though.
I will say though, really quick about the Beast Boy. I'm really excited to get hopefully the rest of the Teen Titans. We're supposed to be getting Cyborg pretty soon. Hopefully we get Raven, maybe Nightwing.
Are they going to be all that style too? You know?
Yeah, I like this style.
Night before.
All right.
Oh,
Hope for 11. Get it.
Well, we're 0 for 9 so far. Not good. Not good.
I'm going to say 0 for 10.
This is kind of just disturbing a little bit.
I don't care about these sodas. I have 3 sealed Freddies that we're going to be ripping tomorrow night. Now, that one, I need a chase. I definitely need a chase.
Yeah, there's a pog in there.
Come on.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go. There's our
Of course,
one.
I get it on this one. You know what? Gabby will be happy. Okay, now what do I think of it in person? No.
Scary.
It's no, it's, you know.
It's disturbing.
No,
Looks like a
I mean,
boy.
what? No. But it'll do.
We'll take it. We'll take
1 out of 2,000. You know, honestly, even the pog doesn't look like her at all.
no. That
Looks like
At
Barbie.
all.
Well, the pog looks better than the soda itself.
That's, you know what though? If I was gonna get one, I'm glad I got that one.
Gabby will be
But
happy.
I don't have to buy any.
This may be a stupid question, but how do you know where to find the soda mystery boxes? That's not a stupid question at all.
No,
so we
a lot
got
of
these
people ask
from
that.
My World. So make sure you guys are following all the major mystery box companies over on Instagram. That's where they usually do their announcements. So My World does boxes. There's not many people that do boxes these days, but
Spastic will do them.
Just a 6-pack sometimes.
yeah, Spastic will do them.
They'll do soda mystery box.
Epic dropped a random soda box a month ago.
Really random.
Yeah.
We still have to open ours for a video coming up at some point. But yeah, you just gotta start following people on Instagram and just keep your ear to the ground. So we have a Harley Quinn Demon for our last one. Pretty good seal.
Okay. We never pulled this chase.
Well, you guys should. I'll put a plug in for tomorrow's video. We open up 110 sodas in tomorrow's video.
That's all.
That's it.
You
110.
get more than 5 chases.
Two
We
chases.
did okay, but you have to watch till the end because it got pretty dramatic at the end. It came down to the last soda. I'll just say that. So,
Spoiler.
all right, here is Harley Quinn Demon.
Oh.
Nope. Just the comic.
I think between the 3 videos, the one I did today, which I dropped my Freddy review video today and opened some sodas, and the 2 before that, I think I'm 3 for 45 or 7 or something like that.
Oof.
We've
Yeah.
been doing phenomenal with this year has been phenomenal for us.
And the ones I'm opening are Funko Shop, GameStop. Where else do I get them from?
We both had good Saturdays last week. Vince.
Just terrible. I'm like, I think I'm going to give up on the
we went
Funko
2
Shop.
for 4. Nice.
That's pretty good.
All right, here we go. Last one is Sully. Sully
We
action.
need this. This would be a big chase.
Garbage. Look how melted this bag is. Thank you, Funko. Let's just melt it to the plastic. Dang. I love this soda, though.
I do too.
They nailed the color. They nailed the look. Because he's huge. I don't know, putting him in that can. Even with the soldier boy pose, he's still cute.
It was a
Heavy
good job,
as
Silly. I like him.
So someone said, I don't watch people opening 100 sodas way too long of a video. Yeah, it's a little bit longer of a video, but it's the only time we're going to be doing it for this year. Last year, we did 101 video, and that one has 15,000 views, and it is the most watched video on our channel. So other people seem to be clicking on it and at least watching it. So this will be the biggest video that we do for the year in terms of sodas. So yeah, you don't obviously have to watch any of our videos, but
I don't, so it's fine.
there you go. There you go.
We don't watch each other's videos. We say we do, but we don't. Like,
I just never
haven't
fast
seen
forward
John.
to the end now. John.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna go to 9. I'm gonna go to 109 soda and then what?
There you go. There you go.
So
Steve's watched it 8 times. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. Thank
I
you.
just have it on loop all the time. That's why you
Yeah.
get all the views, John.
That's how we got all of our watch time. When we needed that 4,000 hours of watch time, yeah, we definitely we got a lot of watch time from that video.
Tim watched it the other 12,000 times. So
Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that.
So
Yeah, we
we've
have
done
a
good with sodas. We've done bad with mystery boxes, but good with sodas this year.
Yeah, you're crushing the soda game.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
But that's cool though. It's cool how like sometimes you're up on the mystery boxes, you're down on the sodas, but then it's vice versa. So it keeps the collecting game interesting.
Yep.
It's weird though, because it was last Tuesday, or no, this Tuesday, and I had two bad videos, and so Laura came over right before the auction, and I'm like, I want to give these guys some chases. I just want to auction off or just put them buy now chases in the auction. And I just started grabbing sodas from behind me out of my singles, and we pulled 5 chases. And I did that the week before too, right before I wasn't filming, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to open some sodas. And I went like 5 for 10 or 5 for 7 or something crazy. So it's weird how it works.
Yep.
Especially when you're getting them from all over, all different places, 2 or 3 here and there.
Well, that's what we did. That's what we did for tomorrow's video, and I think that's what made it a little bit more exciting. I think we opened up like 60-something different characters. Sodas from all over, Funko Shop, FYE, Toy Vault. Various collections that came in. So all different places. So it's not like anybody can just go out and buy 16 cases of soda, throw the video together, and you're guaranteed to get 16 chases. So they're definitely, I was so excited. We were so nervous, and it took a lot of coordination. Like, we set up all the sodas on the table, and we've been saving up for this video for, I don't know, 8 months now. It's been a while.
I tried to talk him out of it numerous times, but
you did talk us out of. We were going to do 200.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were going to do two.
So, in all honesty, to everybody,
how much was that worth? Yeah,
$3,000.
Yeah, we were going to do 200 sodas just because I wanted to go all out. I wanted to just go crazy. However, 200 sodas is a lot of money, and that's just not in our budget right now. So I said, you know what? I still want to do the video. We've been saving up these sodas for a long time. We opened up 2 sealed Captain Crunches from the Funko shop in tomorrow's video. That was super exciting.
How'd you do?
Was that?
How'd you do on those? You
Doc,
can't ruin it right
spoiler.
now.
Spoiler.
You think we got to watch tomorrow?
I'm
We
watching.
can't watch 100 of
I will say
soda
we
being
did
opened.
pretty good. We did pretty good with those. I'll say that.
you put him on 3 times speed, so he's blah, 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 blah.
Well, we thought about that too, but I don't know. Like, there's a lot of like commentary. I mean, Joanna did great at one point in the video, so it was a lot of fun to watch.
Then.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know Joanna's in there. I know you guys will watch anything with Joanna. I know. So, but yeah, we did 110. It's still like well over like $1,500, worth of soda easily. So it's a lot of sodas. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it, guys. And Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
God, get off his.
But you know what? We also didn't want to do 200 because it gives us room. So next year we can do 120. The year after that we can do 130 if we're going to keep going. Like, it gives us room to realistically grow. So
What we should do is a stream and do what I did and bring people on, and all 4 of us do like 50 or 100 on 4 of us. That would be
awesome.
some soda.
That was awesome when you did that. That was so cool to see all the different people, come on
Coming
and
in.
everything.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
We had Australia. We had people from all over. It was pretty cool.
That's why you're the international soda king. You got everybody together from all these different countries. Yeah, it was great.
World renowned now. So I've been world renowned.
Yeah, Mark Guinness was there. There you go.
Yeah, it was fun.
But I think the soda game is just going to get more and more exciting, as we go on here. So I hope we get more Freddies. I hope they keep doing different stuff, with like the lounge fly bags and the different characters and stuff. Ironically, we were talking about the banana splits, blacklight sodas. What was it, last week or the week before?
Yeah, last week.
I keep seeing a lot of people say they're actually really excited for them. So it's interesting, like stuff that we're not necessarily excited about, other people are, So
Yeah, it definitely goes that. It definitely goes that way. Everybody's not going to be a fan of everything.
Yeah.
Or everyone.
Well, that's why we all do different. Our video, people watch our stuff they're all different people that watch. Like, I did Superplastic the other day, and a whole bunch of people that never watched or never knew about it watched it. So
I watched it.
Yeah, it was different,
I love those crankies.
They're pretty sick. They are pretty sick.
I've got 1 or 2 here.
I loved the little details, like when you shake it, it sounds like a real spray can.
And the paint, like you don't have any paint flaws like you do on Funko stuff. Like the paint on it is just perfect.
Yeah, it's crazy the way they do those.
So I didn't go to like comic book shops here because it was going to be like a $20 ride each way for me to go to like different comic book shops. I was like, I don't want to do that. And I only had a little bit of time with the conference and that because a lot of them closed at like 7. But I did go to this toy shop. They had crazy amount of all these minis and stuff, and all these little minis like from then probably like from Japan and other stuff. All these mystery minis, but they were like 17 to $20 each. but they had tons
Yeah.
of different ones. It was crazy to see how many they had. They had at least like 4 shelves of them, like 4 full like cabinet shelves of them and stuff like that.
The Superplastic, the one in 96, the rare one, and then there's a question mark one of that same figure, different paint job, is going for like $200.
Oh yeah.
And I just pulled it the other day. Go on eBay
Yeah.
and you can price them out. It's ridiculous.
Who else had a bunch?
Speaking of minis, it's funny you say that, Josh, because there's actually a lot of mystery minis that hold quite a bit of value.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, and Vince, I think you had a case of Ad Icons minis, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Yep.
I should have jumped in on that because I have been hunting. Joanna's just missing one of the Ad Icons minis for her collection. Not Fruit Brute. It is Boo Berry,
Really?
which is actually, it's like middle of the road. I think it's like a 1 out of 24.
Somebody
You know
pulled a blueberry from ours.
Yeah. You want to know how much a Boo Berry mystery mini goes for?
I
$60.
could imagine.
Wow.
$60. Yeah.
That's what Fruit Brute
Got
was
the whole
going
set back
for a
there.
while.
Yeah. I was shocked. Like hunting on the secondary market, trying to find some of these mystery minis to fill in some of our sets and our collections and stuff. It is
They've
insane.
held. It is insane, and you know what? Honestly, the mystery minis, that was our gateway into this. We started with Disney Vinylmations, which are a form of mystery minis that you could get the rare figures of. So we started collecting those probably back in 2016, maybe with the kids. And I mean, if they had sodas back then, we would have probably been in on the sodas right away, because mystery minis are really what got us into Funko. We started there, and a lot of those, because I remember selling those. I'm like, these things have this much value. Like I had it was one of the horror ones. I can't remember which one it was, but we sold it for like $45. I'm like, what is this Funko thing? Like, and that's really what started getting me into the Funko stuff right from the start. So yeah, some of them do hold a lot of value.
So like this guy, and I think Funko should do this at some point. They did the pre-order, right, of the cases. And if you were the first 140 people to pre-order the case, you had to buy two. I think you had to buy 2 cases, or maybe just one. 140 piece. They have a green police, New York City police, right?
Yeah.
Of course, the lid comes off and stuff like this. I'm really anxious to see what this guy's going to go for, because only 140 people got it.
Yeah.
So
I love stuff like that. I love that thing.
they're pretty sick.
Mark Guinness says he needs it. Gotta have it.
Yeah, the green is going to be tough, because in the set there's a blue one just like that, but it's blue, and it's the regular one. So a lot of people are going to need it, unfortunately. Which, again, that's going to drive the price up. Craziness.
Supply and demand. Not a lot of supply. So, yeah, I was just shocked. I mean, we were just doing,
and they fit perfect in the soda can protector.
We open mystery minis on our Whatnot auctions, and they're a lot of fun to open. They're hard to find. We don't get that many of, each different theme. But I was just shocked. Like, we were just, because we collect mystery minis, and Joanna actually just put together her display shelves finally. We were able to get them up for her since we moved, and I just couldn't believe what some of them were going for. So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy the ones that are like the 1 in 72s and things like that. How much they can go for.
But I think that's great though. Like I think it's it's cool. I wish they did that with sodas. So they had different levels of chases, like a 1 out of 36 chase, a 1 out of 72 chase. Like that would, I mean, if we were just sitting here on right here on PFO and we pulled like a 1 out of 72 Beast Boy chase where he's turned into a tiger, and that's like the rarest one, like that would be amazing. That would be super cool. So
yeah, I'd like to see them do that. I think we've said that before. I wonder what the limitation is. How much does a color change or something like that? What does that cost them?
Yeah, I think they have the money, they can do it, and it would drive so much hype in the community,
Yeah, maybe doing that Donald, the Donald with the 2 chases. Maybe that's kind of their first foray into it to kind of test that out. I'd like to see more of that.
Yeah, me too. And I think they will.
Yeah.
But yes, David, I supported the CanBot campaign as well for the Kickstarter. And I remember ordering a case when it first came out, and they said I don't have a case on order for the Kickstarter. So, but yeah, those are pretty cool too. The CanBots are cool.
Yeah,
I think
exactly, Randy. The original chases for the Pops are 1 out of 36 chases, and yeah, those go for quite a bit of money now. But they should have kept that up, at least with some of them,
I think they did that with the Shining Twins too. It's not a normal 1 in 6, the 2-pack.
And wait, so Josh, you said you found a couple cool stores. Did you end up filming anything?
No, I just found it was like it didn't have anything Funko. It was like toys, like different toys and stuff like that. I didn't end up filming there. I just was kind of walking around. It just happened by it. I was going to go to other stores, but like I said, it was like a $20 ride each way to go to like stores. And I was like, do I really want to do that and just by myself to go to one store? Because it wasn't like I was going to go to a place and there's other things around. It was like, that's all I'm going for is that one store. So
True.
it was like,
Yeah.
and I only had a certain amount of time to go to.
Mr. Todd asked a good question. I think if it depends, if you enjoy the chase of going after the 2 different chases, then just buy the soda or, buy the cans and go for the chases. Like me, I've only pulled the 1 chase. I'm still missing the other chase. So to me, it's part of the fun going after the chase instead of just going out and buying it.
Yeah, financially, I think you're always better off buying. Quite honestly, you're always going to be better off buying the chase straight out. Because if you, I mean, you could get lucky. Like, this is the first 11. We got the chase, and I'm done. But if let's say you have to buy 6 of any soda. Let's say you got to buy 6, and I've had it happen where we bought 10 and I got a chase. But if you buy a case of 6, you're talking $30, $69. $90. How many soda chasers are actually $90 or more? There's not a ton. I mean, some of the older ones are now, but especially the newer ones now, you're not going to find them for that much. And now you got to buy 2 of the chases. So, you know what? Maybe it's not as easy. Sell the
4 commons. If you can sell the 4 commons, then you're better off buying a case. If you can't sell the 4 commons.
But Donald's cool though. I like the regular the soda. Like I think it'll be a good soda down the road.
Yeah, I actually like the common the best.
Yeah.
Out of the 3. I mean, the other 2 chases are awesome, and I love how they did that for this soda. But I like the common the best. So,
I think I need to go to Epcot and take a picture with Donald with the Donald soda.
Yeah,
just take the Donald with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Might be down there in a couple weeks. We'll see. So
they've not released those yet stateside, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No.
Not yet.
Just making sure I didn't miss anything.
Soon. No, they'll be out. There'll be plenty.
Yeah.
They'll be out. Yeah.
All right, and Josh, you're flying out tomorrow, right? You're flying out tomorrow morning.
Early tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Nice. And then you're gearing up for Funko Pop Con.
I know.
Weekend.
Yeah. Supposed to start setting up on Friday, so hopefully get home and then get over and get some stuff ready to go, and then get a little bit set up, so I don't have to set up as much on Saturday morning. But yeah, they're gonna have it Funko Pop Con at the Vante from 10 to 5. I would say 10 to 4, and then it kind of quiets down after that. But 10 to 5, come out there. It's going to be everyone's selling Funko stuff, so you're going to find something. And that's all I can say is you're going to find something there you want, whether it's a grail or a common, whatever it is you're looking for, someone's probably going to be selling it.
You gonna do a live case break there, Josh?
I don't know if I'm going to do a live case break.
That'd be fun. You get around, like get a good case and let people do it there live. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Let's get it. Let's go. I have done like live mystery boxes there before, like mystery boxes, and it had a lot of like price wheel spins or like $10 off or $5 off coupons at my booth. So then, like, even if you got a common, you still got $5 or $10 off another, or got to pick another like common and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Things like that. I've done that before. I just didn't have time to prep this time for it, but we'll be doing the auction the next day. So we'll probably be doing mystery boxes on the auction made up of some of the stuff that's out from the show. We'll just kind of create them right after the show. Get stuff going on.
So I think you guys kind of answered Review Guy's question, but it's not a stupid question at all. I mean, if anybody has any questions, they're not stupid. If you just want to comment in a chase, I think it just depends on the character. Because you can always go on Macari, and sometimes people will sell bundles. Or like Jim did on his Whatnot auction the other night. He just put up chase and comment bundles. So you just get 1 and 1, you're done. You know,
they went quick too. I didn't think they would. I mean, it was just I didn't know they'd be so popular. So I need to do that more
easy.
often.
It's just easy that way. And I know some people, like Randy says, you know, he sells the commons and everything. I know a bunch of people, they buy the chases and they sell the other 4 and they're good. But if you don't want to deal with the hassle of selling those 4, you know, you can just, you know, wait it out. And you'd be surprised. You guys can get some really good deals on Macari in particular for soda chases.
Yes. You know, I got the Steamboat Willie chase and common bundle. I think it was for $50.
Yeah.
We got the common and the chase, so it's going to be less than if you had to buy a case, most likely.
Yeah.
And
I just think most of the people like the fun of having that excitement opening it live, you know.
I say if you're tired of opening it and you want to buy it, that's the way. Just look around for a deal.
Because I love Tuesday nights. Like I get to open sodas for you. Like it's not mine. Like I get to rip it for you. So I still get that enjoyment and that excitement pulling the chase, but it's for somebody else. So it's a lot of fun.
I like it.
The review guy has a question about Macari. I don't know. Whatnot is good. You can they're responsible. You know, you have recourse if it's jacked up. I know Macari does too, but I don't know. You guys buy more off Macari than I do.
I haven't seen issues with sodas on Macari. I mean, Pops shipping can vary how well people ship, but so can it on Whatnot.
Yeah.
We've had crappy shipping on Whatnot and good shipping.
I think
sometimes it's not anyone's fault, but the post office too. So.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I think it's your reputation is more on the line on Whatnot, because you know you can tell Whatnot like, hey, I've had a problem with this seller, and they can kick that seller right off the app, and that removes that person's ability to sell on the app. Unfortunately, with Macari, people can just pop up again under a different username and continue to ship poorly or sell, you know, fake pops. There's a lot of fake pops on Macari, unfortunately. But the great thing about sodas, there's no fake sodas yet. So you don't have to worry about that.
No,
but Macari is much slower because if you reach out to Macari, it might take like 3 to 5 days, you know, whereas Whatnot usually gets back to you right away. So I don't know. It just depends if you like the live action platform better or the old school, like, you know, I say old school, but
I like to make the offer part on Macari sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that is great.
Like I'll make an offer, and if you don't accept it, that's fine. Well, okay, I made an offer. That's what I'm willing to pay. If you're not, you know, if you want to sell it, good. If not, okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
I think Macari has been pretty good. If I've ever had issues too, like I've never had a problem going through their support or whatever.
Yeah, I've never had issues with. I mean, their customer service is pretty good. I've had pops that come damaged. I've had, you know, stuff that's come that, you know, reeked of smoke. I've had, you know, a lot of things happen, and every time I've reached out to Macari, they've always been great. So.
Yeah,
I agree.
And you're guaranteed your money back. So if you end up buying a pop, you don't think it's authentic, you can send it back. Even if the seller drops off the face of the earth, you will get your money back.
Yeah, that is the nice thing about it, and they don't get paid until you get your pop. You have to leave a review, so it's a good setup.
Yeah.
John, I still have not been able to order off Macari since your house, since we did that. Like, I haven't even tried. I've tried so many times with that account. I didn't want to set up another. So
Yeah, that was weird. That was super weird.
yeah.
So you're not doing NFTs or Macari anymore.
Well, I want to do Macari. Well, I'm kind of glad I can't order on Macari because I'd be on it all the time just buying stuff.
You would, trust me. It
It's
can
too
be
easy.
addicted.
There's
Yeah.
deals on there, and as we learned,
Sure.
a month ago when we had Christian from PPG is not getting price. That's not a source for their values. So there's a lot of pops on there that are well priced under PPG, and because
and it's really weird. Sometimes if you go on Macari, there's a certain pop that's way overpriced on Macari, but super cheap on eBay, and then you'll find it vice versa. Sometimes you'll find it way inflated on eBay, and great deals on Macari. So you got to check both. And there's deals on Whatnot too. I got a Baxter Stockman Chase soda for $24.
Yeah, you never
That's a
know.
good one.
What kind of? I say for anything, you got to hunt and find deals. Go to the flea market like John has done. Go to whatever store. You're gonna find deals at different places. You're gonna find them on Macari. People just sometimes want to get rid of something.
They're motivated. Yeah.
They just, hey, I want to make $30 off of this. I just want to make some money off of it. I got it for $10 or $12. So sometimes people sell. I've seen chases sell for like $30 or under on Macari. Like I've seen 20. Sometimes they're already sold. I'm like, I just missed it probably. Like $24 for a chase. I'm like, you can't buy. You barely buy a soda for that. A little more.
Yeah.
So.
True.
All right. Well, we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour here. You want to go around? We'll start talking about what we got coming up.
Yeah. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of deals, guys, come out to our Whatnot auction on Saturday. Well, I mean, but seriously, we do have a Whatnot auction on Saturday, and we'll be giving away deals. So, I mean, it does kind of go hand in hand. 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, guys.
What's your dog tag? What's your dog tag this week?
We are still doing Navy versus Marine. I think Marines are ahead by one dog tag. We're almost 50-50 split on them. So we're going to wrap up that battle and then prepare for a battle next month.
The big battle.
The
true battle. Air Force versus Coast Guard.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see. I might have to print more of one or the other. I haven't decided which one I should print more of yet, but we'll find out. But yeah, other than that, we'll have a video out on Saturday. Our normal videos next week. I don't think there was anything super special with those that I can remember because I don't even know what I'm putting out yet. So. That's it for me.
Nice. So we actually have a big couple days coming up. Tomorrow, like I plugged a little while ago, if you guys didn't hear it, we're doing 110 soda battle for our couples duel tomorrow. So that'll be dropping at 4 p.m. like usual. And then we're actually going to New England Comic-Con tomorrow for it's happening this weekend. So if you guys are in the area and are coming out, make sure to come say hi. We'd love to meet some of you guys in person if anybody happens to be there. We're excited. This will be our first mini event that we'll be going to since the pandemic started pretty much. So definitely psyched about that. And then tomorrow night, we'll be back here in the studio for our 6,000 subscriber giveaway live stream. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. We've already posted the stream, so if you guys want to go set the reminder, please do. It's going to be a great time tomorrow night. And then we'll be back to our regular schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to be dropping a mystery box Monday night for our Whatnot auction, so we'll be opening those up live. We're actually picking up a giant collection Saturday night, and then we're going to be trying to formulate the mystery box with some stuff from the collection and the stuff that we have in the house. So we got a busy weekend ahead of us. So we hope you guys are enjoying the content, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow even in person. So
cool. We dropped a video today, the Freddy review video. That's just kicking off, so hopefully you guys go watch that real quick. Another Whatnot auction on Tuesday. I'm probably going to be having a pop-up soda auction sometime. It's going to be out of the blue. I just want to give it a try and see how many people will just come to it without really advertising it too much. But we will have our normal Tuesday night one. You guys will be able to get the T-shirts. I did a new soda one. If you look at my Instagram, you guys will see the new soda T-shirt as well. And then another video, probably 3 videos next week. So it's going to be a busy week for us as well. Plus the T-shirts are getting off the ground. So if you guys need shirts for any events or whatever, just let me know and we can definitely hook you guys up as well too. So we're doing it all ourselves now. So no more outsourcing. We're doing it all ourselves. So
Nice.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're muted.
You muted yourself.
Drop the
He's
video
like, I didn't do
today.
anything.
I was the hologram had to come back, kind of get it back in focus.
Josh was
Dropped
having
the
a long
video
day.
today. Worst mystery box of video ever. No.
That's not clickbait. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go watch it for the train wreck always. Let's see. Saturday, of course, we are going to do Soda Saturday. When I get back, we'll open our Freddy sodas because they came in this week. So we got to open our Freddy sodas and then, of course, some other sodas. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll also be at Florida, the Funko Pop Con in Orlando. So come out, buy some Funkos, check it out. It's a free event, too. That's the cool thing about it. You don't even have to pay like $5 to get in the door or anything like that. It's totally free. So it'll be at the Avante. I posted about it down on iDrive. So come check that out. You don't have to buy anything from anyone. You can just kind of walk around and see everything, see all the cool stuff, or you can end up spending lots of money, whatever you choose there. And there'll be all different kind of vendors. Some people have Loungefly, some people have Funkos, all that kind of, sodas, whatever you're looking for. Old grails, new grails, everything. Sunday, we'll be doing an auction at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Probably doing mystery boxes and then a soda game. So come on out. Some mystery boxes and soda games.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Take over for Whatnot. There you go.
So if you're getting paid on Friday, keep your money, for the long, long weekend. So, and then, mystery boxes for next week. We haven't even filmed videos yet. So we did all our pre-videos this week, and now we got to get count back up. So got a bunch of stuff to open.
Nice.
Yeah. So a busy week coming up for everyone, it seems like.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday's your only break day, everyone. And then we'll be back on PFO on Thursday. So
Wow.
Yeah. Be back at
everyone's
it
got
again.
something going on.
They're going to be sick of us.
Yeah. But we always appreciate all the support for those that can come out to anything, even if you're just hanging out on a, on a Whatnot live or something like that. We always like hanging out with people.
Yep.
And always appreciate all the support anyone can give us, and hopefully get some good deals or some good wins out of it and things like that too as well. So definitely will appreciate that coming up, and it's time to call it a night, guys. It's that hour. So
Yes,
It is.
we will see everyone next week again live back on John's channel.
Yeah, I think we're on our channel next week. So
Yeah, we're back on John's channel. So we'll see everyone next week for PFO. Hopefully we'll have some good stuff to talk about. Never know what Funko will drop on us.
Oh, she said we're not on our channel, so it must be Jim's channel.
Jim.
I don't know. Just let me know.
We'll be on a channel next week.
We'll be on someone's channel.
Channel.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
That's right. We switched on Jim's channel. Nice.
No.